So there's this thought that's been very like kind of helpful for me with getting a better perspective on life over the last little bit, and that's thinking of life, well, thinking of the present as like a magnifying glass. Because basically with this, everything that you're going through in the moment is super magnified and it's just like right in your face, and it's just like you can't avoid it, right? And you just kind of have to face it. But eventually the day will be over and you can use your binoculars and look at it through like the past perspective. You're using the current you to look at the past, and the current you is always going to look at the past differently than the past you did. And kind of going along with that is like, I like to think of the future sometimes as like a kaleidoscope. And so it's like you turn it and it doesn't really make much sense until it kind of happens, like, oh, that's what that was. And I think this is a very helpful, healthy mindset to kind of have with things, because all of those emotions and thoughts are going to be amplified to a great degree when you're going through them. But then after time passes, a lot of those senses and things will die down a little bit. I mean, sure, there's still some things you need to face and learn from. But in general, like you can learn a ton, like just from being okay with not resolving everything, but just being willing to be like, you know what, I'm gonna have a better grasp of this later on, and I can learn from this. And so if you're going through a really rough time right now, I would invite you to think about what you can learn from this, yes, but also what what you might see differently when you're on the other side, and looking forward to that learning that's going to happen, because it definitely will. And the future doesn't, you don't have to know what's going to happen in your life to have a great life. You just kind of take those steps forward, and your body kind of follows your mind, and so you take those steps, and the motion and emotion and everything like that, it kind of works in your favor. But that's something that helps me with like acknowledging the past, the present, and the future. They're all really important things, and definitely none of them should, in my opinion, I think like the present is like the most important, like at least for learning and growth perspective. But you also probably should spend time in the other two as well, past and future. So as always, definitely subscribe for more videos. I enjoy doing these and hope they're helpful for you. I run a podcast called Yield Today with Dallin Canlin. You can find a link to that in the description. And I kind of talk more about digging into these life lessons and interviewing people and stuff. And it's a good time. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.